Good afternoon or even good morning, depending on where you are watching this program from. Calling it Stick Your Eyes on Them, the kids. Being a holiday, I thought it's important to share with us just a few tips on how to keep our children busy during the holiday. It's a long holiday, especially in this country. Kenya, I don't know what's happening in your country. And being a children worker and in some way a parent, I thought it's good to keep on talking as parents, as guardians, on how do we keep our children busy. I'm just going to share a few tips, and one of them, as a parent, I would suggest that you free your time. If you can, that would be very helpful. Why? Because these children have been in school, you've not been with them, maybe they're in boarding school, others are day school, but they leave very early, they come home late, and they have this amount of homework. I'm sure you understand what I mean. So you've never had any time with them. So when the kids are home on holiday, we need to free our time. At least we will be able to notice something that we've not been able to see because of your busy schedule and their busy schedule. So you will see whether there are some behaviors that need to be adjusted that are developing. You also see how they are growing up. That would be very helpful. So kindly free your time when children are on holiday. I don't mean you stop working. If you can take leave, take leave. If you can able to delegate something so that you can spend more time with your children, that would be very helpful. When we come to now when they're at home already, I think it's important to create some schedule. Let the children wake up knowing this is what we are supposed to do. 8 a.m., 9 a.m., all the way to the evening. They don't have a gap because children are used to schedules. In school there are schedules that the bell rings at this time, we go for tea break at this time, we go for games at this time. The same need to happen when the children are at home, so that now by the time they're getting to school, they have lost the discipline that they have had because schedule helps us to keep the children busy, well coordinated, and schedule also helps the children to be disciplined. Therefore, it's important to create some schedule, for that time the children are on holiday. Let there be a schedule when they're going to see the grandmother, when they're going to see the uncle, when they're going to the zoo, when they're going when they're going for swimming. Let there be a schedule, and that will be very helpful. Again, allow the children to participate in the duties in the house. Allow the children to clean their clothes, of course in a small way, because here when you are giving children house chores, we also consider their age group, and children develop differently. At some age, there are some who can handle some things and not others. So help them to engage them, make sure they participate in cleaning clothes, even if they are cleaning kitchen towels. Let them clean something. Let them clean their utensils. One parent told me that children cannot die by cleaning utensils. Children cannot die because they cleaned, they were sweeping the house. So I think it's important as a parent to make sure that kids are helping in the house. Those who can cook some little things here and there, please make sure they do that so that they become responsible. I mean, we should not let the children be felt at home. No, We need them to be absorbed in the system at home, that they flow. They are not being felt. They are not a hindrance to anything. So help them to let them clean utensils, let them wash clothes in a small way, let them clean the house in a small way, let them fold clothes, let them organize shoes in, small things like that. We need to help them to do that, because we want children to be responsible. We want them to learn something. We don't want them to waste away during the holiday. And then we also need to help the children play some educational games that teach them some things. We have apps, that we find good games for children that will keep their minds relaxed yet active. Apart from their homework, we need to have them play some games. Let's play games like dominoes together with them. Let's play cards that are meaningful. One of them whispered that they need to be helped to, they play chess, all those things, so that the children will relax and enjoy the holiday. Having said that, please also make sure children are doing so outdoor games, some football together with their friends out there, some dancing, talent shows in the house. If you have 5 children, 3 children, talent shows helps to develop confidence in children, relax. It's a fun game also, and children also discover what they are. One of the things, parents, you should not forget, create a culture of reading in your children. Make sure every child is reading a small book, and let them give you the story back, share the story with you. What did they read from that book? And what did they learn? Is there a small principle that they learned from that book? Those who can write, let them do a small report. That will be really helpful, so that by the end of the long holiday, our children have grown into things that they would not have done when they were in school. But take note, you really need to spend time with them, a lot of time with the children. And before I close, remember, you need to read the Bible together with them, and you need to pray together with them, and you need to teach them spiritual songs, because out there we have all sorts of songs. So as a parent, it's your responsibility to teach your child the Word of God. It's your responsibility to teach your child how to pray and pray together with them. And as a parent, it's your responsibility to teach them spiritual songs. Just to add something on the visiting, I said let them visit their uncle, their relatives, their grandma, we need to have our children know their relatives, But I want to add something. Now that they are going for a visit, it's good to prepare the children, that they are prepared emotionally, that where you're going is different from our home. Then as they pack their clothing, pack everything that they will need, and teach them to be responsible. As let them also, because they wash their clothes when they go visiting, let them wash their clothes, let them fold their clothes, that they are not going to be a burden where they are, and help them also to be able to do what they have been doing at home. Help in cooking, help in washing clothes, help in cleaning the house, so that they are not felt, they are absorbed in the system, the family system. They are not felt. So that would be very important. And Apart from that, because you've been reading the Bible together with them, you've been singing with them, you've been, of course, praying with them, they need to transfer the same culture where they are going to visit. That is, if the people there don't do what they are doing, then they will have introduced godliness in that family. If they find that happens, they need just to be part of what is happening. That would be very important. Then teach your children to be themselves, that they are not this way at home and out there they're something different. For example, if they eat and they feel they have not had enough, it's just fair to teach your children to say the truth, to say, I need some more, I've not had enough, or things like that, or not to say, at home we eat more than that. No, let them just be themselves. I've not had enough. Would I kindly please have more, or something like that? And in case they can't get that more, they need to be satisfied. Contentment is very key. And that's a value that only a parent, can impart into the life of the child. Now, in this visiting, please make sure that our children need to be safe. Let there be somebody who is able to watch over them if you are not traveling with them. Somebody responsible to be with them as they travel and at least stay with them. Somebody needs to watch over them. So even as they visit, don't let your children be a real burden where they are going. All right? So preparation is going to be very key. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye.